guys, I'm inside today. I just felt like it was too hot and I didn't know. So YouTube, I apologize. It's going to be a little weird because I had to put it sideways. And if it's too loud, it seems like it's going to be too loud. So, check this out. I need like a book. I think it's better to do it this way. So, let me get a book. Kind of bring it forward. I know. Is it loud? Is it too loud? If it's too loud, then I won't do it today. I'm trying to like get something to where. Good morning. Hold on, let me see. If it's loud because I'm inside. Yeah. Hold on. I don't know how this is going to work, you guys. We'll try.
Yeah, those are your two
Let's
wives.
see. Get the police book. And let's see if we can do this. Okay, sorry. Let's see if we can do this better. Okay. It's not too loud. Because Dan's yapping in the background too. So, okay. Let's try this again. Good morning. How is everybody doing this morning? I need to like, that'll help. Is that better? It may not be, you guys, but if it's too bad, then I'll get off. The WWK, yes. Good morning. We're going to try this. It's a new inside. Sometimes I like to be inside. It's a problem for you. I can get off. It's a little bit better. I put a book behind it so it doesn't have to, it doesn't get the, I'm inside. I brought my old treadmill inside. Hello, Steven. And Dan's in the background talking too, so it's hard. So, hi guys in Scotland on vacay. Woohoo, Jay. Hello, Maria. Hello, Lola. My grandmother's name is Lola. Lola. La 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 Lola. Anyhow, so sorry, I was kind of trying to get some stuff done. So I'm a little behind today. How is vacay, Jake? How's it going? I forgot you were in the European countries. So I'm best, yeah. I knew what you meant, girl. I knew what you meant. You're happy, Marianne? Johnny, hello from my hometown of Nashville. Hi, Diane, how are you? So, for all of you people out there, let me tell you something. I always miss the fur babies. I do. It's about the hardest time about being away is being away from my fur babies. God, I love them. Now I could be away from my husband, right? But the fur babies, different. What the fuck is happening? Oh, I almost died. I hate when all my shit is messed up in here. And he's pissing me off right now, my husband. So I'm a little irritated. Just spent the week in England. Now I head to our castle in Scotland. We're staying in. Oh my gosh. Jade, I'm gonna want some pictures, girl. When you get home, you better send me some. It's coming loud, really loud that we can't hear you. Do you have a mat under it? No. I do not have a mat. What did Dan do? What didn't he do? What didn't he do? He yelled at me for the whole house fan, which is always an argument every morning. Always an argument. And I know it's colder down here, right? Because it is colder down here. But I'm trying to get the upstairs air out. It's colder down here. I'm tired. No shit, Sherlock. No shit. I'm trying to get all the hot air from upstairs. Then he starts calling me names, banging his feet, smashing the window shut. God, it pisses me off. Right? It pisses me off. So he just pissed me off. And then when he talks to me, right, and I'm snotty, right? When I'm snotty, and he's like, oh, great start to the morning. What? 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 Great start to the morning? Great start to the morning? Bitch, you're the one who started it. You. Bitch, you're the one who started it. You're the one who started calling me names early in the morning.
I think that
Right.
I'm getting in trouble right now.
You are. So, again, deflection. Must be me, Your Honor. Must be me. Dan, stay here. Why am I always so hateful? Because Hayden, it's the facts of life. And when your husband pisses you off, you begin to be a little hateful, don't you think, Hayden? Let me try to put up.
Hello, everybody. I am not naughty. I had nothing to do with it. She woke up this way. You know, I'm not perfect, but I'm telling her. I have nothing to do with it. So it's all right. I'll take it. I'll take it. She can unload on me. Makes her feel better. Up, here she is. Good morning, dear. All right, I'll lift it up for you. Let me help you. Quick, quick. Oh, God. All right, I'll lift it up higher.
It's enough higher.
That's higher. All right. All right. It's up. It's up. All right. And don't go snitching me out.
He doesn't matter. He's already on my last nerves. Okay, let's see if that helps. I put a little cushion underneath there. Is that better? Is that a little better? What do you think? Sounds a little bit better to me. Hello, Kim Bear. It sounds better, right? I think so. Yes, it's better. Yes. Not for you. Oh well. I'm smarter than that. Yes, I am. I think it sounds better. I can hear it's less. So it's really muggy in my garage right now. So I thought I'd liven things up a little bit and change it up a bit. So I apologize. Hi, Trina. I do have a fan on. You have the end live. I don't know what that means. Anyhow, how are you, city girl? I'm fine. I had to end the live. Oh, you mean with Grandpa? He's fine. Hi, George. It's gotta be nicer for you than the garage. Yes. It's so muggy today. It reminds me a little bit of the southern states. That's how muggy it feels. Sounds like Pennsylvania roads with potholes. I can try to put another. Okay, hold on. I may need your help.
We're going down. She's getting more stuff in the back, so I gotta lift it up again. And the live. Last night, TikTok, there was a glitch, and you know, when you stay on for, I think, at the point where you reach an hour, you have to prove that you're not a robot, and it was glitching. I gotta lift it again. Hang on. I gotta lift the front.
Get
The
off.
heavy part. I'm off. I'm off. Sure. I know it's heavy. Oh my God. It's not heavy. It's heavy. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I'll hold it. Just go ahead. Go ahead. My legs are falling up now.
Hold on.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold
All
on.
right. That's it. Whew. All three muscles.
Honey, it's really not that difficult. Here, I'll hold it. try this again. It better be better now. And if it's not, oh well. Okay, is that any better? Any better? God, you guys bitching. The fan is really loud. Y'all want me to sweat to fucking death? God. Suffocate. Burn those calories, Annie. You need them. You need to do that. Burn them. We don't care about your fan. We don't care about the perimenopause. We don't care that you're spritzing out the ass. Turn it off so we can hear you. Fine. I am dying for you guys. For the love of God. They're going on the fan. Shit. Cheryl spritz everywhere. Now for you guys, I got two mismatched rugs. One in the front and one in the behind. And now it's fucking with my OCD. That's right. Fucking with my OCD. Now OCD works in mysterious ways. Not everybody's OCD works the same. But this shit, two separate rugs, just to quiet y'all fucking down. Holy shit. It's driving me nuts. Anyhow, the things I do for my friends. That's right, the things I do for my friends. Anyhow, today's Saturday. In case you woke up and had no idea, it is Saturday. Why you got your treadmill in the house? Not the same treadmill. This is my old treadmill. So I brought it in the house because I'd like to think when I have some free time in the afternoon, I'm gonna get on here, read my book, and walk. Has not happened yet. I also brought it in for my son, just in case he wanted to exercise without the heat, because he gets up. You thought it was Sunday? See? Aren't you glad I told you it was Saturday? So, nothing much going on today. I'm gonna be putzing around in the yard today. And then I'm going to pick up my Delaney about dinner time. I'm gonna meet Rocky. Her mom is in town until Tuesday. So I'm going to meet her for dinner, them for dinner, and then I'm going to pick up and bring Lainey home with me. So that's my day. Take some of that TikTok money and get a new treadmill. Lee, you must have not understood what happened. What happened was, about a year ago, NordicTrack contacted me and I got a free treadmill. The new free treadmill is outside. NordicTrack not only gave me a free treadmill, it gave me a free rowing machine, some weights, and a bench. The new shit's outside. This is my old NordicTrack inside for an additional exercise experience. Yep, there you have it. So, don't be passive aggressive. Hold on, I gotta go poop. I'll be right back. Don't be passive aggressive with your comments. Being all snarky and shit with my TikTok money, right? No, I got free gifts. That's how important I am. There you have it. Give me a minute. Dan, go talk to them.
It's in there. It's in there. I'm telling you, there's a full roll in there. What? Look, I was there this morning. What the hell happened to that full roll? All right, did a dog take it? Or did grandpa? I popped in on. Dad. Dad. Be- She's peeing. Grandpa's, I don't know if you walk by, he's in his room right there. She's in the house because it's just damn hot. Early.
Did
Damn
you guys
hot.
see that? He's arguing with me about the toilet paper.
Well,
The toilet paper's in there. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's your room.
Yes, it is. No, it's not. I'm pooping. I need toilet paper. Where's the toilet paper? It's in there. Then he came in the toilet to check because he did not believe me, right? So he came in, well, where is it? Bitch, what did you do with it? So then he gave me a square to wipe my ass. A square. He went in for Grandpa's bathroom while he was in there and gave me 2 squares to wipe my ass. So, what the hell did he do? Yeah, David, when I go, it's ready to come out. That's it. So, this is my morning with my husband. Then he gets mad at me for my snarkiness back. Great morning. You must be in a mood. What's going on? What? Is your medication working? Ooh, boy, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. And of course it's me, not him. He never takes accountability. Anything. Yeah. No, he got frugal toilet paper for me, Michelle. 2 fucking squares. Here. Because the guy uses a whole roll between every wipe, but yet I get 2 squares. Where was it? Where did you put it? Why we inside, Brooke? Because it's hot as fucking balls. My garage is so muggy, I wasn't in the mood. Was not in the mood. My phone's not working. My watch is not working. Nothing is working today. Only 2 shit tickets, yes. Only 2 shit tickets. Good thing I got a bidet. So I spritzed my ass and then dab, dab, dabbed. Yeah. The paper towel squirts. And my, yes. Went out Thursday. Oh shit, Cheryl. And then it's been oh no. It's always when it's at the hottest and your central air is like, it's time to take a shit, right? Literally. Too hot to be running out, and yes. It's much cooler inside. Although y'all wouldn't let me put my fan on. But whatever. I'm sweating. I'm spritzing. And it's horrible. So that's it. Nothing exciting for me today, other than trying to keep my mood in check, right? Trying to keep my shit from not getting snarky, because I'll tell you what started it. I'll tell you. Not just the whole house fan. Oh no, it did start it. The whole house fan did start it. And then he proceeded to say, so what time are you? Oh no, Michelle. What time are you getting Delaney? Boy. Bye. Well, you didn't tell me. Bitch, I had this conversation with you yesterday. I came in. I told you I'm meeting Coda. I'm meeting Roxanne, her mother, Dilly Pop, and Lainey for dinner. No, you didn't. Yes, you did. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. You were sitting in your chair. I came in from outside, and I gave you the rundown. No, you didn't. Bitch, I can't with you today, motherfucker. I just can't. You didn't tell me. Just like the fucking toilet paper was in the bathroom, right? Ugh. And he's like, I don't know why you can't answer a simple question. Bitch, you started this morning. You started it. I hate when you talk to men. You tell them the details, sometimes 5 minutes later, or the next day, and they say, so, when are you getting Lainey? Bye, Jade, have fun. Lena, I'm gonna tell you something. So, I know you're joking, maybe he has early onset of dementia, but you better watch this crowd because they don't like people making fun of it. And they would assume that your comment would be a humorous banter and making fun of the disease itself. Now, do I think he has early onset dementia? Not necessarily. He's just a man and doesn't pay attention to details. Yes, hi Deidre. I get the runners, Deidre, but I can tell you, I saw they have a new style that looks badass, but it's like more for lifting and stuff. Sometimes too, because they get off scot-free, right? We may bitch at them, we may get pissed off at them, but literally we let it go for the most part. I want to be a man. I want to be a man for my runners. I love the knit, but I don't know what the other one's called. I want to have a penis. I want to be able to whip it out. I want to be able to hit people with it. I want to be able to pee easily wherever I go. I want to feel something hanging between my legs. I want to see if it feels powerful. Do I feel more powerful with that? I want to feel what it feels like to put it in and TC what they feel like. If it's any different than how we feel. I mostly want it because it's a mechanism that is greatly cherished for outdoor peeing. Yep, outdoor peeing. Outdoor peeing. And if somebody's misbehaving, take that fucker out and whack them. Yeah, it'd be like a weapon. A little, what'd you say? You know, it's sick. Anyhow. Yes, I'm very envious when men say, oh, I gotta pee, pull over. You would. What the fuck? Why do you have everything so easy? You have a penis. You have the wonderful opportunities to pee wherever you want. You can impregnate people and walk away. You can have babies and have no ties to them and leave them with their mamas, right? To have that power. God, I would love it. God. And then just to be able to pee. Honey, I gotta pee. Sure thing. So, yes, they don't have to have babies. They don't have to have menstrual cycles. They do not, and they grow, right? And they grow. They go from big to small. Sometimes the small stays small. Sometimes, well, it gets way too big. But to have that option, right, Leslie? Gotta do squatting. Jane, right? We have to squat and hope we don't lose our balance. God forbid we squat and fall in our urine. Because if we did that, that's what would happen. Sometimes we pee on our feet because we don't have a steady stream. It spritzes out from the front to the side and all the way around. You men need to remember how easy you got it. Have some sympathy for thy men. So does Anna, Nicole, but still, when we're out running around and he's got to pee, all he's got to do is aim it in a bush, stand it up. Hey there, sir, how you doing? I'm just taking a little pee. Don't mind me, right? And it just seems like nothing shows, ever. How does that happen? I want a penis. I want a penis. I want a penis. But I don't want a perimenopause shit anymore. Menopausal shit. I'll just take my penis and keep it to myself. Yep. Ugh. Womanhood sucks. Damn, Gina. I lost the mosquitoes. Have you ever get bitten on the penis? God, that would itch. My dog and I We're playing at the same time. I'm peeing at the same time. So it's funny because when I'm working in the yard, I pee on my shoes. Yes, Michelle. Yes. I pee and it's always the same fucking foot. So you start off thinking, all right, I gotta be extra cautious because I'm gonna pee, right? I know it's gonna land on my right foot. Sure as shit. You spread even further, you go cockeyed with the right foot, you still hit it. I don't understand anybody can tell me what the physics behind pissing on your feet are. So there's a place in my side yard that if I'm dirty and gross, I don't go inside, I pee in this one spot on the side yard. And my dogs, my pig sometimes, my pig one time came up behind me and went right on my butt. Yeah, that wasn't, nope, not a good moment. And then I peed on myself because she scared the shit out of me. Yeah. And then Coco's there trying to lick my face as I'm squatting. Hey, mommy, why are you here on my level? Baxter doesn't know what the fuck's going on, so he stays away. He's just with the ball, shoving the ball, in my urine. Like, Mom, throw the ball. Y'all leave me alone for a minute. It's like toddlers, just with fur and 4 legs. Yep. So, yes, to be a man would be magnificent, or to have the appendage sometimes would be magnificent. Now, I know what some of y'all are thinking. Some of y'all, a million mosquitoes, you pull out your penis and then they all flock to it. They have the cup, the woman's cup. It's like a gas mask for your vagina, right? So you know how you take those masks at the dentist's office and they put them over your face to breathe in the gas? Well, that's what the apparatus looks for the vagina. You suction cup that on and there's got a hose. It looks like an elephant tusk. And that's how you pee like a man. Yeah, I don't have one, but I know they're there. So some of you are thinking, that's what you need, right? Because then we too could pee in a bottle. We too can pee in a bottle. However, if you're driving, right, what do you do with the mask-like apparatus that cups around your vagina? Because that's not easy, right? It's still moist, it's still got droplets, and it's still, Jesus. The cat just ran across the treadmill. Oh, shit. Anyhow, you hang out the window, maybe. Hold it by its, shake it out. Sorry, guys. The person behind you is putting on the windshield wipers. I don't know. Hey, Lori, the Shewee. So I'm thinking I might need to buy a Shewee and check it out to see how it works. They don't work well. Lana, I can't imagine. I can't imagine. Because if you think about it, and convenience, you have to pull down your pants, right? You have to cup it around your vagina to make sure nothing leaks out, right? And then you have to aim the hose apparatus to wherever your desired place of urinization will be. Doesn't sound fun. Nope. Leslie, like Blue Kitty, just literally to get away from Coda, she ran across, and is in the bathroom, and Coda now is just stalking her. Yeah, Hey, Dr. B, I'm sweating like a fucking pig in heat. That's right. And I don't know where that saying came from. I just made that up, but pigs don't sweat. Sometimes people say something about a pig. Pigs sweat through their nose. People make them out to be such dirty animals. They're really not. They like to be clean. So it just really pisses me off. Anyhow, get your stories and facts straight. That's what I'm saying. Get your fucking stories and facts straight. Anyway, we don't have enough pressure to. She has one and got it washed and put back in the box. And returned it. Our surprise baby needs my help. Oh, gosh, Michelle. I hate surprise babies. I really do. I don't like surprises like that. Those surprises are forever. Just in case you didn't know that, they don't go anywhere. You hope at 18 they go somewhere, but sometimes they don't even go at 18, 19, or 20. Look, tell me about it. I got one still in the house. He'll be 20 next month. I don't foresee him going anywhere in a long time. Yeah, So my kids are like animals. They find me, my vacancy sign is lit up, and they stay. Why would they want to leave here? You know, I do everything for them. They don't want to leave. Do I want grandkids soon? I would love grandkids, but my kids aren't ready. My middle child is probably the closest to having a baby, but she's got 3 years of graduate school. So I don't foresee that happening. Her husband, nope. Her future, her boyfriend, I'm sure they're gonna get married. We'll see how this new living arrangement works out first, and then we'll discuss. However, he is very old school. Yeah. I must have job before we have baby. So his job of choice is being a fireman, and so that could take forever. So I don't think they're gonna have a baby until he lands a job in the fire department, and then they get married. They don't want to do it backwards. Jennifer is 25, second year of law school, and has no near future of children. Yeah, no. She wants to finish her law school career. She's starting her third year, Whoa, third year, holy cow. And then she wants to work. And she needs to find a man. She doesn't have a man. So you need a man to have penetration and the seed released inside the egg. So that's another thing she's got to wait for. So I don't see any closeness for a child from Jennifer. Now Andrew, he can put it in anywhere and leave it, give me a baby, but I'm trying to hold out and wait until he gets married. So I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I gave my mom a baby at 24. See how nice I was? Yeah. We're talking procreation, women's rights. That's right, GSR. I gave my mom, I got 18. Oh shit, Michelle. Shit. He's about the same age as my dilly nugget, my dilly pop. You know what I mean? My Paparoonies. Paparoonies was born in February, March, April, May, June, July. So he's 16 months. So they were born about the same time. So the closest I'm getting to grandbabies are my niece and nephews. 2 and 1. So 2 boys, 1 girl. Now, my brother's having a baby soon too, but I won't have the same, I hate to say this, but it's true. I don't live in Nashville, right? So Auntie's not gonna be able to have the same bond with my dad's side, my brothers on my dad's side, than I do with Josh and his kids. So I'm having a hard time with that. Yeah, Dilly Pop was born February 11th. I don't know how I remember that. I don't know. I can barely remember the other 2's birthdays. Wesley is November 28th, I think. 28th, around there. And Delaney was supposed to be St. Patrick's Day. So she was March 18th. Yeah, and Jennifer was supposed to be a March 18th baby. And she came February 27th. But yes, no, my daughters aren't granting me with early grandkids. No. But so my mom was lucky because good thing, because she died at 53. So she was able to see her 3 grandbabies before she died. Just mine. Yeah, just mine. Just mine. Oh, and by the way, Judy, it's Carrie's birthday too. Hi, Kimmy. So I'm gonna tell you this. I was like, abort the mission, Roxanne. The 10th or the 12th. The 10th or the 12th, girl. He comes on the 11th, I'm gonna be pissed. Pissed. Guess when he came? The fucking 11th. Fuck. If he should share a birthday with anybody, it should be me, Auntie. You know? Ugh. I hope not. No, for my kids' sake. Yeah, she did get to meet them. Mine, anyway. My son came 5 days early. He was supposed to be Christmas, but he popped in. But he popped in and moved. Oh. All right, he was ready. He was a little feisty one, wasn't he? Only with shorts on. Swedish neighbors don't care. With shorts on, might as well go out there naked. the hell? No, I could tell, well, JD, I can tell you something funny, right? It could happen, right? Justin now moved in with a hand of bananas, so you never know what accidents could happen. I won't go into detail, but she might kill me for that. So there are some things that I try not to talk about. However, it could happen. It could happen. And let me tell you, if it accidentally happened, I would be happy. I would be happy. And then he and her said, well, if it happens, you're raising it because we don't got time. That's fine. That's fine. Mama will take the baby. That's right. Don't ask for it back, though. It's kind of like the dog she brought me home. Well, Mom, it's my dog. Well, guess where she is? Yeah. I love you, Coco. Oh, you're the cutest baby ever. I think she's happy I'm in here. So, yeah, it's craziness. I was born a day before my dad and my other daughter's born. That's okay, though, Michelle. That's okay. That's okay. I just didn't want it. The aunt. I'm the only aunt, you know what I mean? Just my selfishness. You know, I can be a bitch too. Some of you are thinking, oh, we know it. But rightfully so. Well-deserved bitch, right? My bitchiness is only in response to other people's behaviors towards me. You know what I mean? So there you have it. Bye, Cindy. Love you, girl. Oh, you're gonna listen. You ain't going, but you're listening. All right, we love you. Coco is my bitch. Yep, that's for sure. Everybody's like, oh, look how cute. She's following Grandpa. No. Guess who's besides Grandpa? Now, she sits down with Grandpa because she knows he feeds her, but no. She does check on everybody in the house, though. Party time, can I wash and iron? Clothes ready. Shut the fuck up. Leslie, shut the fuck up. Girl, my husband, no, my son never said that to me. I'd be like, I draw the line at washing and ironing. I don't iron. Put it in the washing machine. I'm in the dryer. Put it on for, 5 minutes and de-wrinkle your shit. There you have it. For the guy who's coming to evict a family of skunks. Oh, you got some fun family friends, Mary? Yes, you're making it too easy for them to live under your house. They like the cool air of the San Diego ocean front. Yeah, so my friend in Folsom has an opossum family. Yes, opossum family underneath her house too. And she feeds them. She likes them. Zelda Ryan, are you here? Anyhow, I had her last baby at 41. Holy shit balls, hell no. I would slip my wrists, honestly. No way would I have had a baby at 41. The oldest kids, my sister 46, the oldest with no kids. Well, here's the thing, Thunder Mom. I always, stop it, Leslie. I'm working. You know how you tell me that? I'm working. When I come in with my vacuum, you're like a fucking force walking through here with your fucking video volume up all the way to fucking max 26,000. Hello, you know how you yell at me when I come in with the vacuum? Are you fucking kidding me? Get the hell out. Mute the fucking video. See what I mean? No respect around here. For my oldest sister. So Jennifer does want babies. She does want babies, but I just don't see her having babies till like 35. She's gonna be an older mom. My oldest sister mom was 18, youngest mom was 41. I need a diagram because that was really confusing to read. David, can you put it in layman's terms, please? Or rewrite what you just wrote. I'm confused. Good morning, Teresa. Sarah V doesn't work for Ed. Why would you ask that? It doesn't? Anything works for Ed. I put everything. Oh my God, your lives on Dan's account are getting more and more excruciating to watch. Yo, Adrian, this isn't Dan's account. This isn't Dan's account, smart one. this is my account. So if you like to watch Dan without me in it, you can go over there, sweet pea. Yes. Julie, I walked out today and I was like, yeah, hell no, I ain't going out here. Been with my grandbabies for 2 weeks, that's fine. I was 39. And 1 month before my 40th birthday, when I delivered. No, I could tell you what I would have done, Michelle. I'm glad you didn't, but no, I wasn't gonna have a baby at 40. I was not. Oh yeah, no, Robin, I do everything for Ed. I lotion him up every other day. I don't do it every day because I only like to do it when he gets out of the shower. I was actually thinking about getting him like some baby oil because it might penetrate the skin a little bit better. I've used Lubriderm, I've used CeraVe, I've used Vaseline Intensive Care, seemed to work really well, but he still gets dry and sloughy. I think it's just the decomposing body. Can I say that? Is that wrong to say? But I just kind of feel like it just is kind of in that process, right? Aquaphor to me is too Vaseline-y, but I could use a good baby oil. But I was impressed with the Vaseline. I've tried Eucerin. Those don't really stay. He's not diabetic, no. Oh, Teresa, I get one of my nuggets tonight. So Wesley right now is playing in a soccer tournament in Walnut Creek, which is about an hour and a half away from us. So part of life, I know. I just feel so bad saying decomposing, but it kind of is. Bye, Mary, love you, have fun. And so they're coming home tonight after, so they spent the night in Walnut Creek last night, and they're coming home because their game tomorrow is until 10. So Josh got Wesley last night, so just dad and son, and then they come home tonight, and then Roxanne is going to take Wesley with her mom tomorrow and spend all day. So she was like, I had volunteered before I kind of knew that it was going on and I was going to try to go, but you guys, I try to be very considerate of Rocky's mom because I'm here all the time and I go to their games all the time. I'm around them all the time. And so when she's here, I step back because I don't want to intrude on her time with the kids and her daughter. And so I wanted to go to watch Wesley, but I would have been able to do it tomorrow, and her mom's going. So I don't want to interfere with that. So I always just kind of say, and they always say, you're welcome to come, but I don't think I really am. I think it's just a nice, thing to say. But so I try to just refrain as much as I can, unless they're like doing a barbecue at the house or something like that. It's completely different. So my husband at the time, no, I didn't, Robin. And so I just said, I knew they were gonna switch off. Rocky and I had talked about it the other week. And so I just said, hey, if you need Delaney, if you feel bad, if she wants attention, or whatever you need, if your mom's okay with it or whatever, I can take her for the night if it would make it easier. And so she's like, well, let me talk about it. Let me see. So her mom actually worked out because, hi, Ebony. How are you, girl? I had that wine, girl. It was good. So and that was really sweet. I told Hannah you sent her a gift too. It's way too sweet. So Rocky called me and she said, the ladies' plans fell through. If you wouldn't mind, it's like everything's built around Wesley this weekend. And so I said, yeah, as long as it's okay with your mom. And she's like, no, I asked her. And because she's going out with friends tonight, and then tomorrow we're at the game, she said, she's like, it's fine. It just kind of worked out perfectly. So I get Delaney tonight. And this is the first time I've ever had her by myself. Because normally when the kids spend the night, Hannah's home to entertain, right? And so I'm a little nervous because I don't know what her expectations are. It's just Auntie at home. So it'll be interesting. So I told Dan either I'm gonna have to make her a pallet on the floor in our room, or she's gonna sleep with us, which he won't go for, or Auntie's gonna have to sleep with her upstairs. Robin, you can email me, mrsdcellnorcal3@gmail.com. Oh, David, shit, good luck. Good luck. Oh, thanks, Angel. I'm not, it's not always peaches and flowers and chocolates and unicorn farts, right? Life is difficult, but what relationships within your house are all the time, I don't like, I try really hard in my journey with you guys when I share to never embellish on how perfect life is, because it's not. I like to really just try to keep it as normalized as possible. And I like to just make you realize, like, it's not easy, right? We yell, we scream, we get frustrated. I'm not gonna paint a picture that isn't true. I try to keep it as normal as possible because that's reality. I think it's important for me to downplay, I hate when people say, oh my God, you're so great. I'm not, oh my God, you're so much patience. No, I don't. Every year I get older, I lose more and more patience. And it's a fact. It's a fact. Most people do with different situations, right? I'm not, and I just try to keep it, don't know skunk in Swedish. Not a raccoon. The skunks have a long tail, black, white stripe, and peppy le pew. They squirt, stink, stinky smells. So I try to always downplay all the accolades because I don't look at it that way, right? I don't look at it like I'm great. I don't look at it like I'm doing something that's wonderful because number one, I didn't choose to do it, right? I was kind of put into it. And now, of course, I choose to do it. And I'm realistic. It sucks many times, I wake up sometimes and I'm like, fuck. I can't just lay in bed, I gotta get up, I gotta get shit done because I have to be available to take care of him and my other shit. So no, it's not perfect, and I'm not perfect by any means. And I just don't want you guys to think that I am this noble person. I'm not. I have errant thoughts, I have wicked ways. I don't use them, but I may think them. I may say them or sing them, but that's the truth. And that's one thing that I will promise you that I will always speak. Yes, and Ed is the sweetest man. He's sweet most of the time, Is he sweet all the time? People say all the time, and there's a lot of triggering things I have, a lot of triggering things I read. And I'm the problem, it's me, right? Because we show you such a small glimpse of our life, right? Some of you see it a little bit more in depth. And it's not always fun. Ed's not always nice. He's not always perfect. And I hate, as are we. And I hate when people say, you should feel so lucky. Other people do X, Y, and Z, right? Okay, but why are you assuming Ed doesn't do X, Y, and Z? Because we choose to show you certain things that we record doesn't mean he's like that all the time, right? People want to believe what they want to believe. They see years of us videoing Ed pretty much with the same stuff, and they think that he's this wonderful man, right? We're lucky he's not physical, right? He doesn't hurt us. He's not very verbally abusive. He can be. But the reality is, no, he's not always sweet. No, I'm not always sweet. No, I'm not always gung-ho about fulfilling my role as a caregiver or housemaid or cook or wife, I don't know what to do besides leave and be too much for the past month since my turn. GSR, you need to set your boundaries, girl. Number one is you have to set your boundaries. And you have to tell him what's acceptable and what's not. And you have to tell him he needs to get help or he needs to get the fuck out. Simple. I love you, but we cannot handle this shit. You need to fix you because you're taking us all down with you. And, you know, depression is real, GSR, but sometimes they need a swift kick in the ass, right? From sundown, we give her Ativan. Yeah, we don't do that. Jane, you know, I know there's a lot of people who use Ativan for that. For some reason, here's the really weird thing about Salingers, which I got it too because I grew up with the man for so long, but they hate medicine. They don't take medicine, right? They don't take medicine, so they refuse. I mean, if they really, really have to, they do. So Ed has always been very anti, like, oh, I have to really need it in order to take medicine. You can work through it, you know. Hated giving antibiotics too many times because of, you know, so they're very difficult when it comes to certain things like that. So we always say that we give him, we kind of try to keep his routine as close to his normal way as possible, right? So I hate the way he walks, you guys. I hate the way he walks. And we just really don't want to impair his ability to walk any more than he already has. Yeah. And back to me, but you know, I try to keep it real, you know. I hate when, you know, people give me all the accolades because there's moments of greatness, but for the most part, I'm a cranky person trying to do my job in my house, trying to build a business, trying to do everything else and fit everything else in between. So no, I'm not always perfect. And I don't want people to have this distorted image of what caregivers or what you see, right? They're not always what you see. I am definitely not always what you see. I think my videos are more truthful than anybody else's videos because my tones vary from video to video, right? I don't have the same tone in every video because that's my life. I'm not adjusting my tone just for the camera. Whatever tone you get and that you speak of is basically based on what stresses I've had for the day, what I'm dealing with, and what I still have to do. I run my ship tightly. And when I have my list of things to accomplish, right, everybody gets the attitude. Everybody gets the attitude. It doesn't matter. It can be Ed, it can be Dan, it can be my dogs getting in the way when I'm walking around with a, you know, with a purpose. It could be my kids when they're calling me incessantly, Hannah, you know, asking me stupid questions that I don't have time for. Yes, does it mean I don't love them? Absolutely not, because I would kill for any of my people. But just because I handle my situation one way does not make me a bad person. It just means I have a lot on my plate every day. Every day. Finn, no, he doesn't do PT exercises. We try to get him up and walking, and when he can't walk outside because it's too hot, Dan walks him about every hour. He makes him loop around the house. But no, Ed would never. He could never. No, I mean, you guys don't understand Ed, you know? He's a very stubborn man. A very stubborn man. And he will not do things that he doesn't want to do. And he's had no association with certain things in his memory. He is sure as hell not going to do it. Walk with cane, make him wear his hearing aids. You can't do that, and that shows your stupidity when you tell me what to do with those things. Could you imagine him using a fucking walker? The guy would fucking trip and fall. It would be more hazardous for him than him using his own 2 feet. Y'all need to get over your suggestions and your things that you think you know better of. I have, we've had him for almost 4 years. Come on. I think we know how he works. Especially me. I've been around the man since I was 5 years old. So if anybody knows that man, it's me mostly. Yes, me mostly. And I would never put him in harm's way, number one. Kane, harmful. Why would I waste money on hearing aids? They don't work for him anyway. Stupid to waste $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on hearing aids that he'll either lose or break, and they don't work to be fucking begin with. So before you people in the back say, can you get him a hearing aid for fuck's sake? Think about that there's a high probability that we've already established the hearing aid thing and realized there's no ways around it, right? Come on. Do you think why do people watch you when you get irritated every 2 minutes? Jay Rendon, it seems like you're the only irritated one coming on here bitching and complaining. So it's not something he can tolerate. He hasn't tolerated them for years, because he fucks them up. He breaks them, and then they ring, you know, that annoying ring. Jesus. You imagine? Ed, turn your fucking hearing aid off. The decibels are like 5,000 and billion 1%, and the dogs are hiding, we're hiding, and he can't hear it. He can't hear it. For fuck's sake. I had so many hearing aids in false teeth. That's funny. My mom used to throw hearing aids. Yeah, it happens. Think about our kids, right? With retainers, and you like would threaten their life. You better not lose this retainer. This cost me $250. You throw this motherfucker away, and I promise you, you will be sifting through the garbages at your school. Right? And how many times do my kids have to do that? Many times. It's the same thing. Why would I invest $5,000 in a set of hearing aids that won't work and that he'll end up breaking? Doesn't make very logical sense. I'd rather take the money, throw it in a slot machine, and see what my odds are. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yes. I work for everyone. I've been hearing impaired since age 11. Now, today I was lucky they helped me, but I agree they don't work for everyone. And Dave, hearing loss runs in the family, right? So Dave, the oldest one, got the cochlear implants too, because he was hard of hearing. He had hearing aids. He got the cochlear implants. Now Dave is a very wealthy individual, and he tries all the new wave shit, right? They didn't work for him. The cochlear implants that he spent money on don't work. So what happens? He has hearing aids with his new cochlear implants that don't work. So it's not for everybody. That's not the cure-all. Everybody thinks that there's some magical, you know, miracle device. It's not. It's not. And trust me, you don't think we would love for him to have some hearing aids, right? You think we like raising our voice all day long when he can't hear? No, that's exhausting. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. So anyhow, my AC just went on. These vents like poof out so good. It's helping me. It's helping me so much. It feels so good. I'm so sweating. Hi Charles. Bye Charles. Have a good one. Anybody doing anything fun today? Anybody? Anybody want to come over and help me do some yard work in the heat? Anybody want I don't know. I cleaned the bathroom upstairs, not the shower. I did the little commode area and started some laundry, made my bed. I vacuumed this morning, not my room yet. What else did I do? I gotta wipe down Grandpa's bathroom because I gotta do that at least every other day. What else do I gotta do? Anybody else want to help? I'm gonna make me a breakfast because I'm starving. Going to the lake, fun. Steve has all hearing aids. It doesn't help at all. Yeah, fuck the hearing aids. I don't have any wine, you're drinking your son's beers. Perfect. When he's at his party. Well, if you iron his clothes, you better believe all of them, Leslie Best, that you drink them all. I'm polishing up my research paper. Ugh. That doesn't sound like fun. Sorry, I can't engage any excitement with you on that one. Bye, Angel. Wow, he did. Her grandson won the buckle and cash in the bull riding yesterday. Congrats. That's cool. Going to visit my dad and try to get some groceries. Will you, honey, you be safe. Get off that damn machine. That's not how it works. I'll start, come on. 26th birthday, mudslides and smoking ribs. I thought you were gonna say smoking something else. So say, whatever floats you both. You're going tubing, Colin? Well, stay away from the poison ivy and make sure when you touch your penis, they're clean. Have a slushy beer. There's slushy beers? Huh. I don't know about that. Going to the laundrette? Oh, fuck, Chantel. Another flight in the U.S. Come to California. Let's do it, Galaxy. Chantel, you know, they have, well, in California, they have launder services, you know, and they pick up your laundry, they wash it for you, and they bring it home nice and folded. It's worth the money. Because that's what I'd be doing if my shit broke. I'll tell you that for sure. Let me see. Okay. This, you know, it's so funny. I have been, whoa. I just did over 4 miles. I ran about 2 and walked, but I forgot I was sweating so hard. Couldn't figure out why I was sweating. I was at a 1% incline. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yes, so laundry door dash, yes. California, it's big. Let me go get a Red Bull. Hold on, and I'll tell you all about it. I've never used the service, but my daughter has. So I'll tell you about it. Stay. It is so muggy outside. You guys, here's the thing. California doesn't get muggy. I know muggy because I grew up in the South, so it's muggy. Yes, so the book meeting was great. So they do, yes, if you don't have it, Finn, that's a great business. So my daughter, sometimes when she's really inundated with school and work, and now she doesn't, but in her first apartment, she didn't have a washing machine. And so she started doing that. Now, granted, it was just her. She didn't have a lot of clothes. She, you know, wore things back to back sometimes, but she said, she goes, Mom, I mean, it does get expensive after a while, but when you don't have time in a pinch, it's great. Mm-hmm. It's all over downtown Sacramento. Now, downtown Sacramento's bougie, right? You have all your, you know, youngsters and hipsters and all those people. And so I promise you that these young ones are bougie as fuck. The things they spend their money on, right? And so she's like, it was so perfect. Cashew chicken, You use it for your boss in Florida. It's $40 a week, which really isn't that bad, right? $40 a week. $40 a week for somebody to do your laundry. Stop it right now. Come on. Sometimes it is so worth certain things, expenditures, to get happiness and peace of mind. Now, I would, hey, Iceman, H used a laundry service before he got me, but he dropped it off at the business. Now, you can drop it off. You can drop it off, sure, and I think Jennifer dropped it off too, and she picked it up. Fuck it, I'll drop it off and pick it up. My laundry's done and folded. Shit, sign me up. That's cheaper than running my dryer. Shit. Yeah, my electric bill was over $500 this last month. Just electric bill. Fuck my life. Yeah. Look for it, Chantal, because, you know, if you're waiting to get it fixed, or you're waiting for a new one, fuck, spend the money, girl, if you can afford it. 40 hours. $4.80, yeah. $2 a pound. Oh, some people do it by pounds, I think you're right. So it's a poundage. You know, it is weird to give your underwear, don't you think? Like, do they sniff it? Do they play with it? Like, are there some perverts working with that? Because you think about it, you know, you're giving them your undergarments. Yours is 79 cents a pound? Shit. Really? Wow. Fuck, it might be. I'm sure there are, right? People in the back with your underwear in the back. I found searching Laundry Genie, but we end up liking Clean Cloud better. Oh, see? Nicole said something about it. Was $140? Oh, yeah, $140 for your electrical? Yeah, no, mine was like $580. Yeah, $580. Yeah. This month's no better. So, because Dan likes to have that shit down low. I have Korean dumplings for today. Ooh, that sounds good. You think your family is awesome. I'm thinking you meant I think your family is awesome. And if that's the case, Bill, we thank you. I'm a Taurus. You love Dan's smile. He does have a nice smile, but right now I want to punch him in his smile. So it's not pretty to me at this moment. 2,000 square feet. Yeah, mine's about 3,800 square feet. Yeah, so it's expensive. Yeah, but remember, I'm all electric, so I have no gas, nothing like that in my house. So for those of you who have gas, you're just using it for hot water or whatever, but I am all electric. I'm the only house in my neighborhood that is all electric. Most other houses have propane. Yeah, so this guy who built my house was an idiot. And nobody in the neighborhood liked him. And then he came by, and he came by when, like, the end of fall, and he was like, oh, you know, I'm Steve, and I was like, oh, you're the one. Yeah, you're the one who fucked up this house. Yeah. Do you mind if I come in and take a tour of the house? I want to show my wife. So he's divorced from the wife that he built the house with. And yeah, he came in. Dan's like, sure, come on in. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? We don't know this guy. He can, like, hold us hostage with a gun or something, trying to reclaim his house back. Dan's like, sure, we'll show you around. Literally, like, took him in every nook and cranny. He wanted to see upstairs. He wanted to check the rooms out. He wanted to check everything out. He wanted to look under the, in closets and shit. Oh, that's still the same. You haven't done much here. No, bitch, I haven't. Are you judging me now because I haven't done much to the house since you left it? Yeah, it was weird. And Dan's just talking to this guy, and I'm like so fucking creeped out. He wanted to go upstairs. Well, do you mind if I go upstairs? My kids used to live up there, and oh, you made a wall where the loft was. That's interesting. What'd you do with this service closet? What? Huh? Who, like an invasion of privacy? And I said, yeah, look, your tile that you put in.
I hope they're not watching you.
What the fuck were you thinking is still here too? Because I haven't had the money to redo it. Oh yeah, that's the same. What were y'all thinking? Fucking blue tile? Oh, it looks like you replaced the floor in here. Yeah, I did. Do you know how heavy this tub was? This is a cast iron tub. I had to carry it all the way to the top of, well, good for fucking you. Why should I be enthralled about a fucking cast iron tub that cost you so much money and made you break your back? I don't give a shit. What is it you need one of those up there for? It was just your kids. Oh, this was my son's room. Oh, look, you painted it. Yeah, I did. You can still see the maroon coming through the paint because it needs to be repainted once again. Uh-huh, yeah, sure, I did. And did you design this fucking roof line in my house that has caused me fucking shit after years? Excuse me. Hello.
What? You talking to me?
Yeah, you interrupted me.
What can I...
Well, you fucked up on the roof too. And it's cost me leaks, it's cost me money, and it's cost me fucking time.
So I really enjoyed making today.
Are you kidding me?
I just felt poisonous.
Get out of here. Go in the room in your chair. Why are you here? The dogs are like, I stopped. Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. He's like, oh yeah, it looked like you're doing construction. Yeah, because your roof that you put on was stupid and it gave me leaks and I've been dealing with fucking shits for the last 16 years. How about we talk about that? You want to cover those costs? Can you fire your roofer? Can you tell him what an idiot he is? But yeah, no, he came in and Dan was showing him Dan was showing him every nook and cranny. Every nook and cranny. Every nook and cranny. It was fucking weird. I hate this guy. I hate what he did in the house. It's stupid. Oh, by the way, how did you get this stairwell to pass inspection? Because it's not inspectable. It's not inspection passable. This stairwell, if there was a fire in this house, my kids would die. It's not appropriate. It's not, so he knew somebody in the city or something. So yeah, I met the owner. I met the original owner. We are the third people who, so the original owner, that was Steve. I kind of bitched at him for all his poor designing. His pool, like, why did you just build one of those pools? He's like, well, why didn't you give me something more elaborate for the future? And he said, well, you know, at that time, sports pools was it. You didn't have to get solar. You didn't have to do any of that. And it was more cost effective. Yeah, and it's stupid. When you got all this property to have a fucking little wading pool, it's stupid. Hi, Kiwi. Yeah, and the second people who moved in, they ended up moving to Washington. And they did some remodeling before they left, but not a lot. I mean, it's expensive to remodel, you know, not everybody has a lot of money for all this shit. They replaced the windows because I think he worked for Milgard, so he replaced all the windows. They did the theater room, and then they did the kitchen and the fireplace. So he got a theater room, and she got a redone kind of somewhat kitchen family room area. And then I did little bits and pieces here and there. I asked him to resell it to him. Wife wanted it. That happens all the time. That happened too. Dan had, I think one of the first rentals Dan bought around his office. And we had people, working on the roof or something to replace it. And somebody came by and said, I want to buy your house. And we sold it to him for more than we had bought it for. Dan was like, why not? It's quick turnaround in cash. Sandy, no, I've been on for a little bit over an hour. Yeah. So yeah, I couldn't believe it. I don't think I would ever, you can fix my pipes. Come on over. Come on over. My pipes need fixing. So I think, it's important to, I don't think it's important to bring in creeps from the past. You know, it just, these days, like, people are crazy. People are crazy. Like, was he taking pictures? So yeah, he was with his current wife and wanted to show his current wife the house he built. So there you have it. That was creepy to me. And I wasn't gonna let him in. He was just kind of, I was like, I knew he wanted to come in the house, but I was like, Grandpa's here. You know, I didn't want to, I hate when people make it feel like it's, you know, like, make you feel guilty for not, you know, and I could tell what he was doing. He drove up, and Hannah's like, somebody's here, it's creeping me out. And yeah, he came up and he was like, okay, I know I look like a stalker, but and no, I knew because I knew his name. I knew his name. And so, who's got more money, Dan or Mark? Why would you ask that a question? It's weird. It's weird. I forgot to toot my horn the other day. I did some electrical fixing. It worked. Good for you, GSR. Yeah, Dan didn't even care. He was just like, oh yeah, come look at this. We did this. We haven't done this. Oh, I like your decorations. Thanks. Oh, these walls are new. No shit, they're new. The fuck? I mean, it has been like 30 years since you built this house. So, oh, you haven't done anything to the back 40. I mean, what? You don't have any animals? Do you see any? Do you see any animals in the back? No. You know, and then they make you feel like you haven't done enough, right? You haven't done enough. Oh, that's still the same. Yeah, make me feel like shit. Yes, haven't had money for that. Thank you. There you have it. So anyhow, it's funny. Oh well. All right, you guys, my dogs are whining at me. Coco's staring at me and it's creeping me out. And Dan's in my space and it's making me feel a little uncomfortable. Now he's coughing and sneezing at the same time, drinking coffee and just infringing upon my space. What happened to the pig and the ducks? We still have the pig, the ducks, we don't know. Did you build it? No. The guy who I just talked about who wanted a tour of his home did. His name was Steve. He built the house. We are the third owners of the house. So Steve, everything in this neighborhood, for the most part, 90% of this neighborhood is custom built. So yes, most of these people that are still here, like Clint is the original, actually a company built it, but he bought it. But he's the original owner of that. My neighbors right here, still original owners. Right next to me. There's a couple original owners. One, Ed's old doctor, Dr. Kelly, which is right next door to Clint. They're the original owners, built their house. Yeah, someone close to me is not doing well. Oh, I'm sorry, Annette, that's so hard. We've been in the house for going on 19 years. 19 years. It's a long time. Like half of the, we've withstood, we've been in this house longer than anybody else had been in the house. From the first owner to the second. Isn't that Steve? Steve? Maybe that was Steve. No, that wasn't Steve, Kim. I mean, it was Steve, but it wasn't the Steve you were talking about. I mean, it's nice. He did some really weird things. There were some really quirky things that the guy did to it. And every time I brought some of the quirkiness up, because he was making me feel really uncomfortable, I was like, well, who thought of this? Oh, that was my wife's idea. That's my wife's idea. My ex-wife's. And the other wife was, I think she was kind of uncomfortable too, because he was so proud of this house. And he said that, he goes, this is like the one thing I was always so proud of is my house, you know, our house. And she's just sitting there going, yeah, it's really sweet. It's really nice. Like she was uncomfortable too. I could tell. But yeah, he was like, God, I love this place. Oh, my kids, you know, oh, this, oh, that. Like that's like me popping up into my my house that my mom and Ed had, or even the house that they built up here. Ed and my mom built a house up in Shingle Springs. I have yet to drive by it since my mom died and since we sold the house. And every time I drive up to Josh and Rocky's, it's like on the way, but I still haven't been able to bring myself to do it. I don't know why. It's just this weird, because I know I'm gonna get emotional, but it's like me knocking on the door. Hi, my mom built this house. Can I come in and look? It's weird. It's weird. I just would never do that. You know, maybe if they came outside, you know, and they're like, oh, can I help you? Oh, my mom was just looking at the outside. You know, my mom built this house, whatever. The way you had to make bedrooms for the kids was weird. Bedrooms. Only one kid. Only one kid, because it was a loft. So he had two kids. So there's 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and this like weird closet thing. And it was a loft. So I didn't want any kids downstairs because I wanted this to be, Ed's room was my guest room, exercise room. And so I wanted all the kids to be upstairs. So I closed off, I built a wall. I didn't personally build a wall, but I had the wall built. So that way it was like a pocket door. So it made all the kids upstairs. And Andrew was so little at the time that it didn't really matter. Because there was bunk beds in there and he had plenty of room. But it worked. I mean, it worked, right? And none of the kids downstairs. And then Grandpa stole my exercise room. They showed an ice cream shop that was ransacked in Elk Grove. Oh, really? There's an ice cream shop ransacked? Well, that's really sad. People are idiots. I fucking hate people. I really do. I just, people are so fucking mean and ridiculous. You know, there's just so much hate and so much distraught in this world right now that it just, you know, I'm scared to be out in public. honestly, because you don't know what you're going to be the butt end of, you know, somebody's tyrant, somebody's fucking crazy disaster waiting to happen. It's just too scary these days to be out in public, because we are responsible. You know, we can't be responsible for other people. We can only be responsible for ourselves. I mean, look, Trump rally, MAGA, Steve-O, at your Trump rally, your president got shot. Huh, interesting. Nobody is safe. Nobody is safe. And then you fucking lose an innocent family member protecting his family and injure others. Come on. It's a true feeling. I think it is. And I think that's why a lot of people these days don't like big crowds, right? Big crowds. 3.5 biggest pounds gone. See. See, good for you. Get it, girl. Hi, pretty girl. Thank you. Yeah, being out is, you know, and try having death threats on your life on top of the craziness of the world, right? Try having people tell you they want you dead. On top of being in a crowd of people, you don't know who's what and where and how, right? It makes things a little bit more scary for me. Krampus fine. He's watching TV. I know. I really need to get busy on my concealed and carry. I stay home most of the time too, but I just don't like going anywhere. You guys, I mean, and now, you know, you can't help sometimes but feel paranoid with the people who make you feel paranoid by threatening your life, and telling you they want to murder you. That's nice. Thank you. Wound up dead. Elk Grove social media creator winds up dead on her front porch in Elk Grove, California. I mean, oh, I'm packing. Yes, man, I'm packing. So yeah, life is scary, but it does make you, along with having anxiety in bigger crowds, it does make you extra worried. Like, are you my stalker? Are you one? Are you the one over there who always tells me to watch my back because karma's gonna get me? What do you mean by that? I like to know what you mean by karma's gonna get me. Is that you? Is that karma? I don't know. Fuck. But yeah, on top of that, it makes you go, I feel safe. You see me in public, I'm wearing like body armor. Is that Danielle Salinger? Yep, sure is. There's her armor kit. How you doing, girl? Protection as always, right? That's right, girl. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I do, Sadie. And it's really sad that I have to go out in public and be that paranoid. It's very sad. It's very sad, you know? And it's just very sad. It's very sad. People know my shit. People know my address. People know my cars. People know my shit. People email me, you know, on my email that I don't give out. Come on. People text me random shit. Hey, how you doing? Send me video recordings of my videos. Has sent me some naked pictures and said, show this to your husband. I need one of those Hummer cars. Those Hummer trucks. Those ugly motherfucking things. Has anybody ever threatened to kill Dan? No. No. I only get the threats, Jennifer. Isn't that nice? I'm the only one, right? Dan doesn't get threatened. It's just his wife. You know, Emily, it's been weird. Yeah, weird shit's been happening. And I'm sure some of it's just my paranoia. But it's still, you can't help but your mind, you know, because the minute you aren't like cautious, you know, that's the minute you let your guard down, that's when, you know, it's, hi Paulette, how are you? That's when you get in trouble. And I do, like when I go to the casino by myself, I haven't gone here in a couple weeks, but people know I come. People know I go there, you know? People know when I go and they see me and, you know, it's scary. I'm like looking around. I haven't been since my latest death threat, but after the death threats, I kind of get a little weird for a while. But yeah, why do they care? What's the topic? Why do people want to threaten me in my life? I don't know. You have to ask them. So why does anybody want to threaten somebody with their life? Nobody deserves to be threatened. Nobody deserves to be shot at. Nobody deserves to have any public harm on them. People are crazy, and yes, but you know, the Vegas trip, I wasn't too worried because I was with crowds of people. You know, I was never alone unless I went to the bathroom, but most of the time I had a group, so I was fine. I'm going to, you know, and that's my thing is, like I say, if my life is taken because somebody doesn't like me or somebody's that angry with me from my social media, then it's my time to go. It's going to suck for my kids. It's going to suck for Dan. It's going to suck for Grandpa. But there should be nobody in this world who makes people feel that way. Shouldn't happen. Dan's poem made you cry. Yeah, I know. He's a good writer. I'm not spewing hate, but they hate me that much that they feel valid in their wanting to end my life. It's weird. Or they just want to instill fear, right? And make you feel like you can't do anything. It's weird. I would never, as much as I hate somebody, I would never want to make them feel a certain way. I would never publicly humiliate them. I would never, I really haven't hated somebody, right? I may dislike somebody, but I don't think hate's such a strong word. I may get pissed off at people, but I would never send them messages and threaten them or say karma's real. You know, sometimes people say that and you're like, what's that mean? Is that a threat? You know? But it's sad that people want to make people feel scared, you know, when they tell you, I know where you live. Mm-hmm. Is that you driving the white Subaru? No, that's my husband. Go for it. But, you know, they do things like that. No, I don't, Stephen. I need to get some pepper spray. I do. I just need to be smarter with protection when I go out, 100%. I need to get some things and be ready just in case I can go down with the fight. No, that's mine. You're not writing. I swear. It's scary. Life's scary. The pew pew is coming. I'm so awkward with a pew pew. I'm going to tell you something. We have Wild Bill's that's right down the road from us, and it's a gun shop. And I've gone several times, and this is what's really hard for me, is I have really bad thumbs, right? I have really bad thumbs. So I have to find the right piece that is going to be able to, I can hold and I can engage and I can do those things. It's hard for me to pull back. It's hard for me to do a lot of things. So I have to find the right piece in order that fits and I can use it when need and not struggle like, oh, my thumbs, I can't, do it. Yeah, Christopher, you may want to report that guy, Billy Larson, 961, because that was a little weird. So you guys report him, please. I didn't like that. My son laughs at me, and when Debbie was here, she's a connoisseur. Thank you. She's a connoisseur of the pew pew too, and so she sees it's hard for me to do certain things. So it's just finding. I know. Well, it's hard, and I think I have arthritis. It must be arthritis in my thumbs. So I need to find. And I was there. I've been there a couple times, trying to figure out what I need. And I think. I don't know what I think, but I just need something, am I aiming to, I don't know, but if I can just deter somebody from, running away with me or hurting me, then, or if I can hurt them at the same time. Are people still asking about my feet? Yes. So no, I think Dan's a little worried too. Do we really want her to have a pew-pew in the house? What'd you say, motherfucker? Yeah. Dan, can you imagine me with a stun gun? Try me. Say that one more time, bruh. One more time. Just on principle, Dan. I could. Armstrong Security. I know, it's crazy. I need something very easy, something that is very easy for me to do, and something that's not going to take me forever to load and get my round off. So I will. I really have to do that. That's on my agenda of things to do, is to go purchase and try to figure it out. Yeah. Practice on Dan. A stun gun, that would be funny. I want to try it. But I would be too worried. What if I gave him a heart attack or something? They have long sticks with tasers on the end. Could you be seeing? I've been going to the end practicing with a different inheritance to get more familiar with them. Inheritance. Hi, Ollie Cat. I see you. Did you see my comment about the medication for Dan's mom? No. Yeah, I need to practice, and that's the thing. The thing is, what pisses me off is we had a gun range right here by the gun shop, actually, and they took it away. It went out of business, and so it would have been so convenient. Now there's gun ranges, but some of them aren't the best, and so I wouldn't want to go by myself, to them. Oh, you inherited them. Got it. So I know. Give me a minute. So yeah, but I do. I need to order a taser. I should order some pepper spray in the meantime for sure. My house is protected. I can tell you for sure. You come to my house. Yes, my house is protected. My house is thoroughly protected. So there's plenty here for about 10 people to use. Zoe, the Paxlovid. Yeah, she's actually doing okay. And by the time she tested for it, she was about 6 days from symptoms. So it's too late at that point. No, my house is completely armed. So somebody said, it was so funny because somebody in the pool in Vegas, it was an adult pool, right? And the guy's like, well, what's your political affiliation? And I'm like, is that how you pick up all the girls? And he was married. It was just a joke, right? What happened to Ollie Cat? Hold on. I missed it, Ollie Cat. I'm sorry. Oh, Ollie Cat. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, honey. And I said, is this how you pick up all the girls? And he's like, well, I'm married. I'm like, I see you're married, and so am I. I'm just giving you a hard time. And he's like, ha, 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 ha. So he said, okay, well, do you own guns? Right? That was his next question. And I said, yeah, matter of fact, I do. He's like, oh, then I know who you vote for. And I said, do you really? Just because I own guns, you think you know who I am? I said, my gun owning does not have anything to do, and it probably would surprise you in the least. So, that type of thing. Like, just because you own guns doesn't mean you are what you think, right? And so he was like, and he was laughing. So he said, and I was having so much fun. We were having fun. And he was like, so are you Republican or Democrat? And I said, both. And he said, no, are you Republican or Democrat? I said, both. And he's like laughing. He was laughing so hard. And I said, why can't I be both? Why can't I have both views? And he's like, all right. He goes, I can see that. He's like, well, where do you live? And I said, California. And he goes, oh. And then that was before the gun thing. And then he said, do you own guns? And I said, yep. And he goes, oh. And I said, bruh, you have to realize today, you don't have to be a gun owner to be Republican, right? I'm both. I have a little bit of views on both sides. Women's rights, though, is hanging very strongly for me at this present moment. So it's not wrong. There's so much hate in this world today. There's so much hate, and hate based on who you vote for and what you are. I define as both. Sometimes I lean heavily towards one side and sometimes the other. It just depends on what issues are at hand. It depends on what issues are at hand. is the way I'm here for the issue. I do wish that our people in charge would have a little charisma, a little fun, and a little just nice. We don't have anybody who is fucking for people, you know? They're anti-people. They're anti-American. I'm sorry, I have to say that. But when you listen to who we have in office and potential, it is scary because there is so much hate, you know? And we need to get away from that. We need somebody who loves and who cares for the people. Point and keep it. Doesn't matter. And I don't define myself as either one because I define myself right now currently for women's rights. And that's where I'm at. Because right now, it's the most pressing issue for me is women's rights. No, Jane, I need to do it. You know, people, I just, you know, social media is also a great arena where it shows the hate that is so bad in our country. And people, you know, you have people come on that say, you know, are you Republican or Democrat? Oh, you're a liberal. Oh, you're this. I don't like you. You have CNN on. Oh my God, you have Fox News on. Oh my God, why does it say MAGA on your chalkboard? You guys, we're fucking human, right? We have different people that come into our house and you judge us based on what you see. That's assumption. That's assumption because you have no idea who we are or what we are, but you should know us and who we are by what we share and what we speak about. We're human. We're for America. We're for, you know, people. I want people to be happy again. I want people to have trust. I want to believe in our government again. And right now, if you can honestly say that you do or you will, I think you're all walking around with your eyes closed, right? Me too, Kiwi. Me too, here in California. If I don't have a concealed to carry and I get pulled over, I would be in big trouble. Big trouble. So here's my thing. Ed's good, Dan's good. People actually read our chalkboard. Yes, and Dan lost followers. Can you believe that? Dan lost followers because of what one of my friends wrote on there, just as a joke. You know, she did it as a joke to see how long it would take Dan to see it and to giggle about it. And it was in the back of one of his coffee chats with Grandpa, and he said about 10,000 followers. Over an assumption. Over an assumption because people thought that meant we were, you know, MAGA supporters. 10,000 people. Why do you assume? How can you not? There's been penises on that chalkboard before. Do you think do you think we draw penises to get attention on here? No. There are young boys that come in our house and do that shit too. Society is losing it because of the hate. Oh, well, I thought they were liberal. Now that clearly they're not because there's something written in the corner, MAGA 2024. What? Yes, these boys come over their adolescence and they draw penises on my chalkboard. 10,000 people because they judged on what was on that chalkboard. People judge when CNN's on our TV. People judge when Fox News is on our TV. And guess what? That doesn't define who we are, right? We watch MSNBC, we watch Fox News, we watch CNN. Because we don't live with our eyes closed. We like to see all of the news and what people are reporting on. You don't know who we are. Don't assume by what you see when we're not talking about it that we are what you think we are. Love us for who we are. Love us for how we speak. Love us for trying to be kind. Love us for what we show. Don't judge based on what you think our political views are. Ugly. But I'll let you know this time around, I'm voting for women's rights. I'm not voting for the person. I'm voting for the issues. There you have it. I felt like I could have been on the podium right there. Did you hear that? I felt a little powerful when I said that. I felt like I was like running for president or something, or Congress or Senate. I felt like that was like a good speech. Oh, mother of God. I felt good. I felt good. Anyway, could you imagine me running the country? Shit. Are you a fucking idiot over there? Sir, Billy Bush, sit down. Can you please open both eyes instead of keeping one open only? Jesus. Hey, Mr. Brown, looks like you got to remove yourself for some fecal matter that you're leaking out of your ass. Can you take a moment and leave and clear up that bug or whatever's causing the leaking? Because you're starting to piss me off. Oh, Gertrude, honey, let's not even begin. We aren't going to hear that shit today. Not in this house, we ain't. Thank you. Keep your mouth shut. Yeah. Come at me one more motherfucking time, Gertrude. I will take your little skinny ass down. Yeah. I couldn't do it. No, I can't work with Dan. If I'm running by myself. Dan can't be involved in this shit because we would fight. Could you imagine us at the podium together? Could you imagine? Motherfucker, what? Didn't we just discuss this already? I told you no. And why are you making, what? Sit down. You're really bugging me. Get the fuck off. Get off my podium. Leave and go sit down there with Mr. Brown and Gertrude Stein over there. I ain't doing with you today. Dan, remove yourself from my podium. No. No, it would not work. There is no way we can, There's nothing that happened in my jaw. No way. I said, zip it, Dan. I'll send you outside with Mr. Brown. I'll send you outside with Mr. Brown, and Gertrude's getting ready to leave with you. Why, as a matter of fact, why don't you take her skinny old ass out too? Both of you out. Out. It wouldn't work. So it was funny, even with the book stuff. Like, I'm not we can't work together because he tells me what he thinks and how I should feel with something, and I'm like, get the fuck out. I can't. This is my thing. I'll ask you occasionally some questions, but fuck it. We ain't working together. I can't. I can't. No, this is not a project together. We don't do well. Or I don't. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But fuck that shit. Sit down. Get out. I told him to get out the other day because he was telling me, oh no, I was asking his opinion on something, and then he was telling me I don't feel that way. How are you telling me that I don't feel that way? How are you telling me how I feel about my grandparents? What? You're telling me that I don't feel that way? That they weren't a pivotal part of my life? Okay, and how do you know what I'm thinking? Remember how I say that shit? Yeah, fuck that. Hashan. Fuck. But I think we do need some women at the podium. I really do. I think we need two women. I think we need a VP woman and a presidential woman. I think we would kick some ass. I can tell you that. Anyway, there are the type of people you don't want. So my friend Christy was like, I yelled at Dan and I said, get out, get the fuck out, never mind. And she's like laughing at me. And I said, yeah, okay. It's not gonna do well for both of us together. So it is what it is. It's just gonna be my project. Sean, you got a casket for me? Because I think there's going to be a man that's soon gonna need it. there's going to be a man that's soon going to need it. And it's not Ed, if you know what I mean. Anyhow, hi, Jonathan. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm just killing time because I got to work in the yard and it's so yucky today and I really don't want to do that. And then Rocky's asking me where I want to eat tonight. So we got to start planning that shit out. All right, let's get out of bed. Kiwi, get out of bed. I'm going to get going and get my shit done too. So love you guys. Thank you for joining today. Remember, you are important. You are worthy and you matter. And your feelings are just fucking that. They're yours. Don't let your husband tell you otherwise, because how the fuck do you know how I'm feeling or what I'm feeling? You have no right to tell me that's not true. You know what I mean? What the fuck? Anyhow, love you guys. I'll see you later.